If seeing polar bears and beluga whales is on your bucket list, you will want to hear about this. Churchill, of course, is one of the best places in the world for that kind of adventure, and Lazy Bear Expeditions has been helping people experience it all up close. Joining us this morning is Wally Daudrich, the owner of Lazy Bear Expeditions, to chat about what makes Churchill so special and why now is a great time to plan a trip up north. Good morning, Wally.
Good morning. How are we today in Winnipeg?
I'm well, and you in Churchill?
I'm doing well. You can see the port right behind me.
Absolutely. It looks beautiful. Now, Wally, for viewers who might not be familiar, tell us about Lazy Bear Lodge and Expeditions and what it's all about and how it's become such an important part of Manitoba tourism.
Yeah, of course. We've been in existence. Actually, we're celebrating our 30th year. My wife and I were a family-run business. And one of the first things that we did was when we built the lodge, we made an environmental assessment that allowed us to use naturally fire-killed logs in the process of building the lodge. So we have actually a beautiful ecotourism lodge built out of fire-damaged timber, 100%, no green wood in the building whatsoever.
Okay. Now, Wally, the beluga whale season is just around the corner. What can visitors expect when they come up to Churchill during that time?
Well, you can see there's beautiful weather right now. We're all ice-free by now. Normally, last year, I know we had ice right through the summer, but right now there is ice out on the Hudson Bay, but it's quite a ways off. Bears will be swimming for land very soon, and the beluga whales, which we do see a few, it's maybe hard to see on the video, but we'll have up to 3,500 beluga whales here at peak season in about another month.
Wow.
And they're starting now in the low hundreds, and I would say by the end of June, they'll be in the high hundreds, and by, middle of summer, they'll be at peak season.
That sounds incredible. Now, Wally, of course, you are located directly under the auroral oval, so it's really no surprise that Churchill is known worldwide for its northern lights. So what's it like to experience that at Lazy Bear Lodge?
Well, you know, so many people haven't been up north and personal. So when they come up here for the first time and they see the northern lights, it's almost, it is supernatural. The Churchill Rocket Range was built up here in the 1950s, and it was for exactly the reason that you said. The atmosphere here is actually thinner, so more light gets through, and the aurora display is phenomenal, and it's active almost every day of the year. But of course, in the springtime and early summer, it's difficult to see northern lights simply because the days are so long, and it doesn't set until close to midnight, and then comes back up at about sometime between 3 and 4 in the morning. But we do run our northern light season starting in late summer and through September, and then you can see northern lights during that time in their glory.
And I can vouch for that, all the wonderful photos that folks from Churchill send to us here at CTV of the Northern Lights, just stunning. Now, Wally, of course, we can't overlook the iconic polar bear, of a true symbol of Canada's wilderness. Are polar bears only visible in the winter?
No, actually, they would be coming off the ice here momentarily, just within the next few weeks. As I mentioned earlier, the Hudson Bay ice is receding now, but it might be 20 or 30 miles just north of Churchill, and that as that ice as it breaks up into smaller pieces, then the bears swim for land, and that's perfectly normal. They'll swim 50 miles, taking a couple days to do that, but they're so covered with fat this time of the year that they naturally float like a beach ball.
Well, there you go. Wally, quickly, if viewers want to learn more to plan their adventure, where should they go?
LazyBearLodge.com. Check out our website and see what we do with polar bears, beluga whales, northern lights, wildflowers, everything Arctic up north and personal.
It sounds incredible. Wally, thanks so much for joining us.
Awesome. Thank you for having me.